What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. We have our Call of War. They do that because there's no license. But Gears of War Marcus statue. This is by Ukawaz Studio. I don't know if they've ever made another statue, but they made this a few years ago. I saw the review on Virtual Devil's channel, and it looked great. Like, the face sculpt looked phenomenal. Picked this up for $440 shipped. Extremely good price, because on eBay it runs you $1,500. I've always had my eyeball on this bad boy. I just never pulled the trigger, and I found a way to display it where it will look good. I feel like it'll go great next to my Kratos. So let's go ahead and set this bad boy up. Alrighty, folks. So here we go. Now, the packaging is the cheap styrofoam, and the tape they used wasn't even holding it together. Like, the bottom part was literally coming off. It's super cheap. But here it is. Yeah, head sculpt looks great. Let's check out the bottom box. There is the bottom. So this is really like 1.5 statues. Goodness. I don't see any damage, because I was kind of worried because this was like loose. But let's get everything out. Yeah, and the gun is separate. That's smart, because if that was attached, probably would have been broke. Let's start setting this up. Quite a few pieces. Check that out. Goodness. That thing is coming off instantly. Goodness. Alrighty. So first thing we do is we add this guy to the base. So actually, I think there's something underneath him, because he's not sitting super flush. Alrighty, next part is that right there with the 2 poles. We got Marcus's body. There is the gun. There is really no instructions on how to do this. You know, and also like some parts like that, it doesn't fit perfect. This doesn't fit perfect. I feel like the base might be warped, and that's why it's doing that. And that's why the thing was coming off. This thing's probably been sitting in a factory for, God, how many years? You know, frickin'... He's not even actually stepping on him either. I think I need to put something underneath him, but I don't see anything else here to even put. So I might just put, you know, yeah, that's more, this is all going to Marcus. Yeah, it's all Marcus. Nothing goes underneath. I may have to put something, though. One, to get that gap. And 2, so he's actually stepping on him, because I believe the base is warped. Alright, yeah, so this thing's definitely kind of gone to crap. Look at that. All this crap on his head. That, goodness gracious. No wonder this was so cheap. I think we can clean everything off his head. I'm going to try to clean this up real quickly. It almost looks like mold. Then again, I don't see any of those mold things inside here. And if this has been sent in a factory for 3 years, goodness. Alrighty, so I wasn't able to get all the white stuff off. I'm gonna have to try again. You know, and there's other parts of the statue, like right there in the hand, that have crap. It comes with satchels right here, 3 right there. This, which does have a very noticeable gap, as well as a backpack in the back, or larger pouch. There's also this knife right there. Here is the severed head, which looks really cool. You know, it's quite glossy, so you can see how that was originally part of that. And so this will attach. There's a little peg right there, just have to find the hole. And then there's the gun, and then it's pretty much done. Alrighty, folks, so we do have it all set up finally. So yeah, definitely, you know, quite a few issues, obviously, and I think it's mostly because it's been sitting in a factory forever. You know, there is different styrofoam here stuck to the base. Let me see if I can get that one off. Yeah, it's not coming off. I'll have to, like, try to use my finger now. He doesn't actually touch that, so I did put some, like, bubble wrap to try to boost it just because the base is warped. This also does not fit. Of course, there's lots of little, almost like white mold. Biggest one's that forehead. We need to somehow fix that. I was trying Goo Gone, and I got rid of a lot of it, but there's still like the inside because it's texturized. So I don't know if I just need to like paint it. I don't know if I could match that black paint, so it's kind of difficult. You know, and that paint does match this paint, so if it's a different black all around, it won't look that good. So I need to remove it somehow. Other than the issues, it actually is a really cool statue. You know, I do like it quite a bit outside my issues. Let's go ahead and spin it around a little bit. So you can see... you know, what's on this bad boy. Yeah, and then also, that is not mold. That's just like paint that's flaked off. Now, it is on the side, and his arm kind of blocks it. Now, so I don't see it from this angle. That would need to be just repainted. You know, in the base, I wonder if I need to, like, heat it up to try to put it back since it's, like, warped. You know, like, doesn't even run flat, and you can see I might just remove this totally. But yeah, let's go ahead and set it up in the display, see how it looks. Alrighty, so here it is on the shelf. Yeah, now the actual base, only the very middle is touching. The outsides are not touching, which definitely, you know, excuse me. Wonder if I need to like heat this up. God, they really should just send me a new base and upper body, but it's such an old statue. I doubt they could get me any type of replacement. Now I wonder if the base will like warp back having the weight on the middle. Yeah, because that base, you know, because its warp parts aren't just fitting. This Lancer blade does look really cool. It has a lot of blood on it. It's a really tall statue. It's even taller than Laura. You know, it's like, it's a big statue for sure. Good scale. I like the concept, you know, him holding the head, gun up. You know, allows you to see all the detail. Base, I mean, it's just a bunch of rocks outside of, obviously, that and the blood. So, the base is okay. It does feel cheap, and that's why it warped. His armor overall does look pretty good. I'm quite confident these are like decals on all those little parts. Textures look good. Face sculpt looks really well done. You know, it looks like a PVC head. You know, so it has great likeness, you know, and it looks really good. So, Gears of War. I believe this is from Gears of War 4. You know, I'm not sure how much of a costume difference there is for Marcus Phoenix. Yes, yes, there you go. I almost wonder if I should switch this with Halo. Although I have the Raptor there, you know, and over there I have the Halo helmet. I could put the Halo helmet there, but that means we'd need to remove that Raptor. I just kind of feel like Marcus would go better over there because his gun is blocking Laura up until right there. Just the initial blockage. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, it's a very tall statue. So, I'm kind of thinking what likely happened is this is one of those eBay sellers who was trying to sell it for $1,500 and they couldn't sell it for 3 years. And they're just like, we need the warehouse space, get rid of it, just sell it for whatever. And then, you know, I picked it up for $440 shipped. Sea shipping took 3.5 weeks. Although, you know, it doesn't matter what price I paid for, in essence, you know, mint condition statue is what it was labeled. So I'm going to request a partial refund for all my issues. Because I know they won't be able to send me a replacement, but these are some pretty major issues as well. It's not like minor. So I feel like I definitely deserve pretty sizable compensation. So yeah. There it is, though. Issues aside, I think it's a really good statue. If you could get one mint without issues, it's a fantastic, you know, Gears of War statue. Really cool looking. You know, and I forget, these are the Locusts, I believe, is what they're called. Does look good. I like the severed head, the fact you can see it. You know, they did a good job on the guts and the blood. You know, and his reptilian type skin. Blood on his nails. All those freaking guts just hanging out. You know, pretty crazy cool. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of this. So, yeah, next up on the agenda is going to be Kong Bus, Vampirella, and Red Sonja. T-Rex bust. Just going to go right there. So, I've kind of already prepped a spot. Look at the boys. For Vampirella. No, she's obviously going to go here. I believe it or not, I could actually fit those two on a smaller shelf. Now, it is a tiny bit blocked, like right there and there, but it's not too bad. And Anubis actually fits good in the corner because I can see him great. No, I did switch Chucky, though, because his gun was blocking him. So I just switched Chucky, which is fine. But yeah, this actually works. Red Sonja looks good there. And I actually have great angles of her Poet from my couch. You know, until we obviously get the Prime 1 version, which will fit much nicer here. One, it's going to match detail-wise. Two, it's a lot wider. You know, it's obviously, this one's a little bit taller at 26 inches. P1 is 22. But it's a lot wider, deeper. It's going to fill the shelf really nicely. And, of course, look fabulous next to Red Sonja. You know, I do like the PCS one for several reasons. But there are also things I don't like about it. I feel like the hair is a little bit too much globbed together. And I wish the costume had textures. The skin also had textures. I wish, you know, they gave you, like, the face is pretty, but, you know, Prime 1's face is just much better looking. Anyways, folks, let me know what you guys think of Gears Marcus. If any of you have any other suggestions outside of Gugon getting rid of that white crap, let me know. And I'll see you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.